Okay, good morning everyone. In this class we are going to discuss about air masses and its classification and their global impact. Now, what is air mass? The definition of air mass. It is defined as a large body of air. Okay, it is a large body of air having little horizontal variation. Means horizontally the variation between pressure and temperature horizontally is less. Okay, or no. Or minimum. Okay, it is defined as a large body of air having little horizontal variation in temperature and moisture. In context of temperature and moisture, there is no variation, horizontal variation. This body of air also possesses a relatively uniform distribution of vertical gradients in physical properties like temperature, pressure, and humidity. Okay, overall, air mass is a volume of air which have little horizontal variation in terms of temperature and moisture. Now, there are some preconditions for formation of an air mass. Okay, there are three preconditions. First of all, physiographic homogeneity, then atmospheric stability, and sufficient time. Physiographic homogeneity. The surface must be uniform. Okay, surface must be uniform. Either a vast oceanic surface or an extensive continental plain. It may be oceanic surface or it may be continental surface. Okay, either one. Atmospheric stability. Atmospheric conditions must be stable with no major air movement. This allows the air to rest and absorb the properties of the surface. Then sufficient time. It's need a specific portion of duration of time. The air must remain in contact with the uniform surface for a significant period, typically 2 to 3 days, to fully acquire its characteristics. Okay, these are some preconditions for formation of an air mass. Okay, mapping the source regions where air masses generated. Polar high pressure belt with related sinking of air. This is the region. Then subtropical high pressure belt. This is the portion. With subsiding air from the upper troposphere. Okay, ideal conditions for formation of an air mass. Source regions are extensive areas with high pressure but little pressure difference, pressure gradient, where an air mass moves, its upper levels maintain their original characteristics for longer. Then mild latitudes are generally not source regions due to domination by cyclonic and other disturbances. Okay, due to the occurrence of cyclone and other weather disturbances, the mild latitudes face no air mass. Okay. Now, there are four types of air mass. MP means maritime polar, MT means maritime tropical, CP means continental polar, and CT continental tropical. Now, what is maritime? Maritime means originating from a homogeneous oceanic surface. Okay, it creates in a ocean region. And continental means it creates occurrence on a ocean continental surface. That means land surface, originating from a homogeneous continental surface. On the other hand, polar, originating from polar subpolar regions, polar and subpolar regions, and tropical, originating from subtropical high pressure belt. Okay, these are based on their latitude position or temperature, and these are based on moisture sources. Okay, maritime and continental. These are four basic types of air masses. Now, first of all, continental polar, CP. Okay, core characteristics of continental polar air mass: cold, dry, and stable. They are cold, accordingly dry, and they are stable air mass. And source regions are this portion: Antarctic oceans and Antarctic continental and the North Pole, including the northern part of Russia, Greenland, and United States. North America. Northern portion of North America. And typical weather patterns: winter frigid, clear and stable conditions, and summer less stable with warmer land and less snow prevalence. Secondly, continental tropical. Okay, the core characteristics of continental tropical air mass: they are hot, accordingly dry, and they are also stable types of air mass. The source regions are tropical regions like Sahara deserts and northern portion of Africa and western portion of Asia portion, and accordingly Australia. Key characteristics of the continental tropical air masses: these air masses typically do not extend far beyond their source regions. Okay, they are stable. They don't move from one region to another region. So they are typically limited, okay, typically limited, including on their covering on their only source regions. Secondly, thirdly, maritime polar. Okay, they are occurrence on ocean surface in ocean regions and created in polar regions. Core characteristics are cool, as we can see they are created in polar regions, moist and unstable. Okay, difference between another previous types and maritime polar types, it is unstable air masses. Okay, source regions are, this is the source regions. Okay, then north to origin, often formed when continental polar air masses move over warmer oceans, getting heated and collecting moisture. Typical weather patterns: winter high humidity, overcast skies, or occasional fog and precipitation, and during summer clear, fair and stable weather. Okay, these are some typical weather patterns during winter and summer for the formation of maritime polar air mass. Last type of air mass, maritime tropical. It's created again on the ocean surface and tropical regions. Okay, core characteristics: warm, humid, and unstable. And source regions. Okay, this is the highlighted portion are prevalence of the maritime tropical region, tropical air mass. This is the occurrence regions. Typical weather patterns: winter, mild temperature, overcast skies with fog; summer, high temperatures, high humidity, cumulus clouds, and convectional rainfall. Now, there are some impact of this kind of air masses. First of all, temperate cyclones. The origin of temperate cyclones is dependent on the convergence of two contrasting air masses, that is continental polar and maritime tropical. Okay, continental polar and maritime tropical, and due to their convergent movement to contrasting airs, and that temperate cyclones are originated. Then regional climates. The Western European type of climate is fully developed and influenced by subtropical marine air masses. Then monsoon. The monsoon in Indian subcontinent, the backbone of Indian agriculture, is an example of tropical marine air mass in action. Okay, these are some kind of impacts of air masses on the global surface. Okay, that's all for today. If you have any doubt and query, just let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Thank you.